Hello?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I'm back. Okay, so, yeah, I got into a lobby and it said all empty again. So that was 2 in a row, so I said I'm going to restart the game so that doesn't happen anymore. And now I'm back. We're on King's Row here. Looks like teams are just the same as we had. Defensive side, I see Slasher playing Pharah. I'm actually going to watch him since he was a Quake player and they seem to attach to Pharah very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, that rocket launcher, it basically is the Quake rocket launcher. I don't care what you say. It sounds the same, it looks the same, the velocity is similar. Oh, is that a flank from a Mei up top? Who's playing Mei?
Dehang was, but no, now he's on Tracer. Mei is B-dropped, who was playing Widowmaker before. I'm going to take his view. Attacking Mei intrigues me. He does freeze the enemy D.va. The suit does die. The brain pops out. Okay, this might not work.
I'm going to watch Carnage as he's about ready to pop his ult here. Let's see if he does it. His team is pretty much alive and well.
Yeah, he's got a lot of targets there on the other side too, but Mei drops the freeze wall. He has an opportunity. I don't think he knows how many people are over there though, so he's going to back off. He's getting some healing now, and they're going to approach this from a better angle. Do they even have a tank here? Yeah, Reinhardt is being used now in favor of d.va. No d.va at all on the attacking team.
So if you can see, there's actually been a number of turrets placed in the left-hand building. So they're trying to shut down anybody from even coming in here. You do turrets on the inside of the building and right on the outside of the building as well. So anybody who comes through is going to get caught with a nasty surprise. And then we have 2 Quake players bunched up together to hang and Carnage. Both playing squishy DPS characters here. Let's see if they can come up with some kind of flying Carnage coming up from top. Defense, though, does not look shaken just yet. Relic, once again, this is the second time or third time we've seen Relic just push in all by himself. I wonder if that's a little bit of miscommunication or if he's just not accomplishing what he meant to accomplish there.
I think the attacking side is just a little bit disjointed. I'm actually going to take Reinhardt's view because he kind of needs to be the one driving the action here. There's no Winston and no d.va to try and set this up, so they actually need to just stick with Reinhardt. They need to relax. They need to not go in 1-by-1 anymore like Slasher just did. He got picked off going into that Symmetra nest. Reinhardt's going to charge in now. He's alone again. He's got his ult, but what's he, he's not able to do anything with it as he just dies as well. They do know that that teleporter is immediately behind this choke though, so I think that's what they're trying to get an angle on now.
That still there was a slight opportunity there, but actually the defensive Mei ult kind of shuts things down. And once again, only 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and this objective has barely even been touched so far. So we really got to see that the attacking team come together, pull something off. A couple folks have their arms, ults, make that 3 ult threat up and ready. What's going to happen here? Carnage drops his ult, pushing in straight forward. Does get an initial slice, he gets another dash here. Really gets another slice. Oh no, nice counterplay there by Mei. He does survive so long when she does come to that ice shield and stuff.
Yeah, Genji gets a lot done though. Actually, the point is still empty. There's no attackers in it, so they didn't completely conquer it. They're, they were teleporting for a short time. Now it looks like they've got to run back the full way. But I see a Mei ult going down on the point. Now it is finally being taken by the red players. It is building as blue players are, streaming back 1-by-1. Genji did a good job dishing a lot of damage. Tracer out in front as well. d.va now here on defense to try and stop this. There's a defensive rain from above from Slasher to do quite a lot of damage as well, but they have picked up 2/3 of this point A. Now they're going for the final third. Can they sustain long enough as the defensive team streams back in? There is a teleporter up now for defense as well.
Dehang is still getting it. Slasher's above him though, getting the kill. Only 15 seconds here, so if there's no attack, none of the attacking team in a good place to jump onto the objective, they're not even going to be able to activate overtime here. They're clustering, it's everywhere, but the d.va ult goes down for defense, so only a couple left.
Mei and Reinhardt and Mercy need to stand here and heal as much as they possibly can. Mei is freezing the Mercy. She got the freeze off. She needs to do the ice spike. There's a punch instead. Finishes off Mercy. There is a teleporter on the other side. Of course, he doesn't know that. Slasher dishing some rockets straight into Mei means that overtime is going to tick down, and the defensive team wins it with some great teleporter placement, honestly.
Yep. I want to give a lot of props to Slasher there for just staying alive and dealing so much damage at the end of that game. with Farah, really keeping people off the point with a barrage of rockets from above. And I think we're going to see just that here in the play of the game.
Not even necessary.
Yep. Nice stuff.
Just good cleanup with direct rocket hits.
All right, we do hope you guys are enjoying this early look at competitive Overwatch. If you're interested in comp or you know anyone else that is, feel free to drop your buddies the link. I've said it a bunch of times, but I know new people are coming in and out of the stream. We are watching quite a lot of top-level competitors from FPS games past. So we have Quake pros in here, we have TF2 pros in here, and we have 1 or 2 Counter-Strike players as well. So we are watching pretty high-level Overwatch right now. It's kind of fun. I like.
Sorry, I'm just kind of tabbing in and out, watching stream chat and Twitter as we go between rounds.
Not a problem. I'm probably doing the same. I will take this moment to also shout out the Overwatch Pro subreddit. The main subreddit, I don't think we're going to see too many threads about competitive pop up until the scene really starts to explode. So I've been posting over on reddit.com/r/OverwatchPro, and so should you. All right, we do interestingly have 2 Winstons on attack here. So that could be pretty crazy as they both can drop a shield. You know, we also have 2 Zenyatas, so perhaps both Zenyatas will each put a healing orb on both of the Winstons to start this off. So that's actually brings us to 3 support characters for the attacking team. We'll see if this works out here in just a second. Sits out. The action has begun. Yes, indeed. 2 healing orbs on 2 Winstons. They're jumping straight in, dropping their shields. Interesting way to start off the game with lots of hype and momentum. Although one of the Winstons taken down really quickly, the other is now completely alone and sad, as that didn't work for hell.
That is a sad Winston. I was watching Zenyatta as they pushed in there, but he actually had to fall back as he got injured pretty quickly. Now he's flopped again. Then I took the offensive Winston and saw him, you know, dishing out some damage, but it looks like defense is still rallied back pretty quickly. They are streaming back, though. This is an opportunity for the red team now with the double bubble, double gorillas in the face of the defense. Justice rains from above as B dropped, uses his rocket barrage. Reinhardt is now on the point. May behind him now, freezing him, though. I think this offensive May just needs to get a handle on when to freeze and when to actually use that alt fire to do damage to a frozen target. But again, first day, first couple hours that these characters have been available, so let's see how they do over time. Carnage just dishing out tons of damage as Genji already. I think he already loves that character.
Yeah, definitely. Carnage has been playing Genji pretty much the whole time, and actually effectively as well. He is known for his scout play in Team Fortress 2, and as he's just known as being one of the best aimers like ever in Quake.
Nice. Good accolade to have.
True.
And one of the best aimers in Quake ever. Yeah, I think that guy's probably pretty good at this game. Genji is just slicing through some folks here. Winston uses his ultimate to gain 1,000 health there and just start knocking people away. He can jump around a ton, basically just keep people off the point as his team pushes in. Amida on Zenyatta passing into the Iris, keeping everyone around him healed, and they're easily going to be able to swat back these blue players. 3 of them dead right now, so yeah, this is going to get captured, I have a feeling.
I'm liking what I'm seeing, Joshy. Both Zenyatas held their ults and both timed them, so they, as soon as one ult ended, the other one began, and it worked out great. We saw shields dropped. We just saw a lot of team play. It's exactly what we want to be seeing.
I just realized we had the double Zenyatta honestly, with you know, twice as many orbs flying around. That's a pretty stout defense setup as well, so they're going to be able to stick to this payload very easily with 2 Winstons dropping shields and 2 Zenyatas just alternating orbs on people as they come in. Slasher on Lucio with a passive healing buff. That's wow. Oh, he actually switches to Mercy now so he can get those mass reses around the payload. That's a great decision as well. Lucio's honestly very good with the payload, so can't really go wrong, but Clamp OK and Winstons are basically the offensive power for this team right now. And Clamp OK does have his Freeze Bomb ultimate available.
Clamp playing very safe and very sneaky, trying not to be seen by the enemy team. Oh.
He's going to get behind them. Oh, this is actually going to be disgusting if he gets that ult off. He has the Ice Wall. It looks like he was discovered, so he's probably going to fall back. No, Winston's leaping forward instead. Ice Wall goes down. May has an opportunity now to shard down Pharah. Looks like she is going to get killed pretty quickly. Well done by the attacking team. Here's an opportunity for the Freeze Bomb. 3 squishies.
Shield. 1 shield.
She has to use the ult. No, she's getting above them instead, trying to get that perfect angle. Now she uses the ult.
Finally, it's dropped, but maybe a little bit too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, not a ton got done there. I mean, obviously some damage came through, and they did reach that checkpoint, so they are in the final stretch. They got 6.5 minutes left to reach the end, so should be totally fine there with the way that they're pushing so far with these multiple Winstons and Zenyatas. Now they have 2 Mercies. Double Mercy could be stronger than double Zenyatta, perhaps. Watching d.va just die to a damage amp from McCree and a Genji. I'm watching Carnage now on defense. He's got his ult available. Ice Wall coming down, preventing him from actually doing anything. He just dashes up, though, to that Pharah. I love watching Carnage just slash through the air and then toss those shuriken as he arrives. He's doing lots of damage even from a distance.
May is flanking a McCree, and May actually comes out
wow.
on top, freezes,
Nice.
and he gets the headshot. And that's going to give the ult to Clamp OK here. Let's see if he can use the freezing ult.
Damage jump too. He tosses the ultimate. Doesn't actually hit much. Reinhardt scoots out of there, and it looks like Widowmaker may have LOS. But a couple, it looks like B dropped at least is down. May able to push the payload. That's the important thing. Her team now is in the final stretch of King's Row, which is one of the harder points to actually capture in the game, I feel like.
Carnage picking up a nice kill on that enemy. Oh, but there is a Mercy ult popped, so those guys are right back up and alive. But Carnage says, no thank you, I want to get a kill and recharge my dash so I can keep moving. Carnage does it frozen, but somehow not killed. Clamp OK finally coming out with the kill there.
Yeah, Clamp OK is actually freezing down Reinhardt now. I wonder, I actually don't know if the blue mist goes through the shield or not. I would love to watch her try to fight Reinhardt some more so we could learn about it, but it looks devastatingly powerful at close range, so if she gets behind Reinhardt, she's going to be able to freeze him easily.
I'm going to watch Amida a little bit. Pop in the defense. Oh, look at this. Gets caught by a Reinhardt, pushed all the way back just as used their ability there.
Yeah, that suit most likely going to go down.
Used, so d.va's jumping out, running away.
It got killed, so she had Mercy healing her and giving damage amp, but it was not enough. Now she's dead as well. The attacking team is pushing forward back to their payload, but the defensive side has managed to push them back quite a way.
Sniper.
Now the defensive side actually has control of this corner again. They're not allowing any direct shots from Milo, the sniper, on the attacking team, or Platinum. Also trying to get some kills with Hanzo. Justice reigns from above, gets a kill there.
Hanzo almost has his ult. There it is. Will we see it come into play here? Oh, nice shot by Platinum there. Doing quite well, and I think we could see the ult. Is it going to happen right here?
As soon as he feels like there's 2 or 3 good targets, now is good time, yep.
I feel like his ult does not hurt people at close range is what I'm seeing.
It doesn't, yeah, you kind of, so it's a damage over time that you can walk out of. It literally is just a giant rectangle that moves through your space. So you can walk out of it. If you're really close to Hanzo, just run toward him, and your back will be to the damage very quickly.
Alright, so Hanzo's still alive and shooting from above. I'm having a ball watching Platinum up here, getting all kinds of kills for his team, but Carnage comes from behind.
Yeah, Carnage did not appreciate Hanzo shooting that dragon through the walls and picking off all of his teammates, so he just dashes up very easily once again. Carnage showing full control of Genji already. I like that.
The objective is almost all the way there.
Oh,
this should be the A.
It's ult time. He's slashing through Mercy. He's getting some help. He's slashing through Widowmaker and Hanzo in the backline. Is there anyone even pushing the payload anymore? It looks like defense has a full handle on it. Carnage, just one ult, managed to push back the offense really quickly while the rest of his team got into place, and they were able to finish off everyone at the payload. So yeah, Carnage again pushing the action forward. I feel like Genji is a good assassin. Like even in the hands of these pros, he might be better than a Reaper or a Tracer.
Perhaps he really does have even more mobility than Tracer in a lot of ways, with that double jump, with that wall climb, with that dash. And he has similar killing potential as well. At close range, Tracer definitely does better, but Genji has throwing stars and his melee and his ult, which gives him incredible melee attack ability as well.
I'll say with a support, because this Mercy is doing quite a good job. There's actually 2 Mercies on attack and 1 on defense right now. All of them have their ultimates. So the last 90 seconds here, we're going to see a lot of huge mass resurrections. But yeah, Carnage able to do so well because his backline is actually helping with Zenyatta and Mercy just keeping him up with those Harmony orbs, and he's just deflecting projectiles every time he can. His ult is up again, so I'm just going to keep his view as Hanzo ults. They all get out of the way. It looks like nothing is really going to get done there. Oh, actually 2 people died.
Well, it pushes people out of the way either way.
Mercy
so
res.
The attacking team has made it very far forward, and ults are being dropped left and right. We're about to see some carnage here with just 53 seconds left. Not much time to push this thing forward. They had it so close, but they did not get it all the way, so they must push in within the next 40 seconds to initiate overtime and make this happen. We still do have 3 ults remaining, but 2 of them are on Mercy, so it's just going to be revives. I'm not really sure that that's the right ult that you want up right now. The payload is again moving forward. It is so close to its final resting place, but it's not there yet. Just as many ults up on the defending team as well. And there goes the D.va. D.va jumping right in there. And will it kill anyone?
Oh no, Zenyatta.
Like
Zenyatta ulted to keep everyone up. Zenyatta just healed through it, passing through the iris, as he says. The mech suit of D.va getting destroyed once again, so she's just popped out of the suit with Orb of Discord. Carnage.
Heals.
Easy target there. There's a res. Milo trying to get snipes in the back. No one is touching the payload currently, so overtime is going to go pretty quickly if they can't get to it.
Oh, the revive in the very last second to keep the overtime alive. That is insane. This payload is so close. Overtime continues to be tapped.
Carnage and company clean
no
up.
Dice.
There it is. Yeah, no one's left, and it is going to be a defeat. No payload being delivered here. Genji on defense, man. I have to imagine he killed something like 25 plus characters.
Play of the game.
That was fun stuff. Another pretty close game there. And if you're noticing right now, every time Genji gets a kill, his dash comes back. So it allows him to do even more damage. And again, the dash does damage as well. So Genji can really output a lot in a very short amount of time.
Epic.
Yep, and looks like the pros are giving Carnage his props as well. 7 votes for disgusting Genji play. Make that 8.